Hello, parents, and welcome to Back to School Night. All right. My name is Mr. Taylor. I am the film production teacher here at Freestyle Academy, teaching both the Film Production 1 class and the Film Production 2 class. That's juniors and seniors. Welcome to Back to School Night. First and foremost, I just want to let you know that I've had an opportunity to get to know your students a little bit over the last few weeks, and I want to say that I've enjoyed them greatly. Your son and or daughter is a tremendous asset to our school and community. All right, with that out of the way, this class is a class that's focused primarily on film production. We are learning by doing. We will be covering all the different stages of film production. Our students create a number of different film projects with narrative films, dialogue-driven films, documentary films, experimental films. We've had music videos in the past. We've had commercial work done in the past so that your student can really learn all the different facets of the film industry. There are a few things that you should be aware of. Film production can be very, very demanding. If you've never been involved in the film industry, it's a lot of hard work, and it's oftentimes a team effort. My students sometimes give themselves a much grander project than perhaps they were aware of when they designed it. So oftentimes students will work collaboratively. It's a very, very demanding process to create a film. So your student will be busy, but the fun part is that your student's going to be writing, developing their own creative ideas, and hopefully pursuing film work that interests them and that they are passionate about. And that's great. They've done some really amazing things and made some really incredible films over the years. I try to focus and build my class around the way things are done in the industry, which means the business side of the industry is also something that is important in this class, meaning primarily deadlines. We have deadlines in this class, and we focus on them pretty heavily because the film industry is very, very focused on having and planning and maintaining a schedule and meeting those deadlines. So we practice those skills here in film class. You can help your students succeed by being supportive of these projects, by helping them get to locations if they need to get to certain locations, by offering crew help, acting help, and using your own network to connect them with people who might be able to help them reach their goals. All the film students have received a camera, an audio recorder, and other film equipment directly from me that is theirs to use for the duration of the school year. Please take care of my stuff. At the end of the year, everything needs to come back in the same working order with all the same pieces and parts and all that kind of stuff. So help your student take care of my things. I realize that many of our parents may not be familiar with some of the software that our students are using. They may not be familiar with some of the technology that our students are using. That's my job to teach your student how to use the software and how to use the technology. I am available outside of class to meet with students individually. If a student is struggling, they know that they can email me. I'm pretty good about responding to my email in those scenarios. So if your student is having difficulty doing it remotely without the benefit of being in the classroom, they should feel comfortable emailing me so that I can give them the help that they need. The big elephant in the room with the distance learning. So I want you to know that I'm very committed to providing the same level of quality of education that I always have and maintaining that level of quality remotely. And I'm confident in my ability to do so. Your student is receiving the best I have and the full film production experience that they would normally have had they been in the room at this moment in time. The schedule is such that many of the skills and many of the things that we are learning at the beginning of the year are things that can be done at home through remote instruction. So we're very, very fortunate in that capacity. Right now, all of my film students have been able to move ahead as normal as if we were in the classroom up until this point. And that's going to maintain for quite some time. As we get later on into the year, over around Thanksgiving and later, we'll start moving into production phases, depending on where we're at in the district and in the state. We'll reassess where we're at that point. And if we need to shuffle some things around or move things to a later point of the year, we have that flexibility to do that. And I'm very confident that we'll still be able to provide the high quality projects and student productions that we've been able to create in the past. We're already off to a great start this year. I'm really excited about the batch of students that we have and their enthusiasm, as well as their positivity as we venture into this new remote learning. They're doing a great job with it, and I'm really pleased with their performance thus far, and you should be proud of the work that they are already doing. Thanks for your time, parents. Thanks for coming to Back to School Night. Know that I'm really committed to providing the best film experience for your students that I can, and that they will come away with having developed some real skills in the industry. Thank you. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. They're going to watch it once.